Hey, it's Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today's the, I don't know, 12th, 13th, I don't know, okay? But it's around there, and it's April, and you can see it's raining. And the snow, a lot of the snow is gonna go away today. It's supposed to be a rainy day all day. So, you know, for the homesteader, first of all, if I'm going to make a video, it's going to be something that I'm impressed with. All right, now, I'm going to continue to homestead, and you know that means doing fun stuff like making mushroom logs and you know, growing pastured poultry for my family and friends, and you know, a big garden, and I'm building a new smoker this summer. I got a lot of projects. There's a lot of fun stuff I can do. But this is something that I've been working on all winter. And a day like today, I can really appreciate it. I'm going to shut this door. Yesterday, I was thinking, I've been in here too much. This is my new shop. This was a livestock shed off the back of the building, off the back of the barn. And for a long time, we've had everything, every type of livestock in here. We've had chicks, that office there, that's going to be the tool room, and I have a desk in there, and we have the capability to keep that warm. It used to be the chick brooder. We built that with the intention of brooding 1,000 chicks at a time. And we did that for several years. And it worked out pretty good. It's an insulated room, and we ran propane heaters in there to keep it nice. The problem with it was we would have to dig the bedding out by hand, and that was too much work. And I found a better way, you know. And I think I've gone through that, where the way I brood chicks now is I have a building that doesn't have a floor in it, and then I can just move it with the tractor, and I don't have to do anything with the bedding. I just leave it out there for prosperity's sake. So we abandoned that, and I'd go in there and show you right now, but I got the electricity unhooked because I was putting a new service box in here, and I don't have that hooked up quite yet. So I'm real excited about this today because it's going to rain all day and it's cold out. I got a little propane heater in here, so after I have breakfast, I can come down here and I can stay here all day working on this project. We came through and we put a lot of paint up yesterday to seal up the particle board, just to make it look a little bit better. Those are windows. It's a filament that we get, a poly filament, and it keeps the wind from coming in. Right now, the temp in here is 32, so that's good. I mean, you can work in 32. It's fine. Your hands don't even get cold in this temp. And today I'm going to be finishing painting and doing a lot of the last minute carpentry. I got 3 more lights that are going in on this bay. There used to be poles along here, and so it was not too good, so we finally had to put some new rafters in and jack it up a little bit and take those poles out. And it's pretty much all insulated except for this roof. That'll get insulated this summer. It needs to be about 70 degrees when you spray that stuff in. And we've run new electric in it, and it'll be lit. It'll be real nice because this garage door is going to go, and there'll be just a regular personnel door there. And so you'll be able to come down here, flip the lights on, pet the dog, and then go to work on your homesteading projects. And you know, when you build something like this after you've been homesteading for a few years, you think of things that you need. And you can see that ridge right there. That's going to have a rail. And by a rail, I just mean you sandwich a couple of pieces of angle iron together, and then I have a trolley that will run along that rail. And this is 40 feet long, so I'll have that trolley that will run 40 feet. So that gives me the capability, if I need to butcher a cow, I can bring her in here. I got plenty of head space, and you can do it in a place that you have plenty of room to do what you need to do. Yeah, we have the butcher shop, but I don't have that high of a ceiling in there for doing beef. And doing our classes too, we will have more room that's under roof that can be somewhat heated when we do classes in the fall, pig butchering classes. And then all winter long, it's a good idea to be getting pieces of equipment in and going through those pieces of equipment. So when spring comes and you have to use them, you know that they're ready to go. And also, you know, we drive old cars, so we try to drive cars that we can fix ourselves. I don't have any computer down here except for this dumb phone. So I don't really need it. I try to keep things as simple as I can. It's real good if you know how everything on your homestead works, and the stuff that you don't know that works, keep that to a minimum. Try to send it down the road if you can. Okay, so you know, this is important because as we are homesteading, we accumulate tools, and those tools need to be kept out of the rain and out of the snow. And it's not easy to do. It really isn't, because it requires a lot of space. Even lawnmowers, and when you first start out, you don't have that much stuff. I haven't had anything like this to use. We had our clearspan building, but that's designed for hay storage and things like that, and that's what it'll go back to. So we're going to be moving all the tools and stuff out of there and put it in the tool room. Another thing is, a lot of our equipment here in Michigan will get condensation on it in the morning, especially in the summertime. And that's really tough on equipment. I mean, you consider like the distributor on a 74 Ford getting condensation on the inside of that on a summer morning. That can be really problematic, and that happens. Not that I can solve that by putting that truck in the tool room, but I can bring that truck in here and it will keep it to a minimum if I need to. And the next thing I'll probably do is build an overhang out here. So it'll be open air, but it just won't have rain and snow on it, so I can keep some equipment out here that I want to just keep out of the rain, like the Jeep and motorcycle and stuff like that that I need during the day. So anyway, it's early. I got to go up for breakfast, and then I'm going to get right back down here and get to work getting this squared away. But this is a project that I'm real excited about because it gives me the ability on a day like today, when it's going to be raining all day and cold, it's I don't know, you can work out in this, but it wears you down. It's nice to have an inside shop like this that I can have the kids come down here and inoculate logs, or they can make kindling wood in here. They can run around in here on their roller skates. I mean, this just gives us a lot of capability to continue working, you know, in bad weather. Never mind when it's blowing like crazy out and it's snowing. I can still be in here relatively warm, take care of equipment. I can pull my truck in here, put the plow on it, and then I have all my tools. I have a vise in here, I have a set of cutting torches, I have a welding machine in here, so I can pretty well do what I need to do in here, and regardless of the weather. So that's the purpose of this, and it's only 20 by 40. I don't think that I want to have anything any bigger than that. This is big enough that I can get anything I need in. Even my 2-ton I can get in here. So I really didn't want to go too big because I'm trying to be sort of a minimalist. I want to have less stuff that controls me. Okay, so I'm excited about this project. I thought I'd show you. Anyone can farm.